Hey, what's up YouTube? In this video, I'll be showing you how to make the Nickelodeon Blimp. If you have any suggestions on what I should make next, please leave a comment down below. Here are all of the materials that we will use throughout the build. In terms of where to build the blimp, I would highly recommend building it very high up in the air, as it is rather large and it is bright orange. So you probably don't want to build it in the middle of a city street, but hey, you do you. Begin the build by placing a row of 7 orange concrete in a row in the air. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Extend that 7th block up by 3. 1, 2, 3, but also backwards by 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We can then extend that 4th block back and across to where we first started, and we can do a similar thing with this row of 3. We can extend it across and down to each one of the remaining corners of the rectangular box that we have now created. We are now going to place tinted glass in this position here, here, and here, and the same on the opposite side, here, here, and here, and we also want to add a row at the front of the build and along the back of the build as well. We can remove this red concrete and fill the base of the blimp in using orange concrete. We can fill any gaps in that we have on the sides with orange concrete as well. Now let's make the balloon portion. To begin, we will simply extend this row of orange concrete 1 row forwards. We will then continue extending this row to the left by 2. 1, 2. We then want to extend up 1 and then left by 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then extend up 1 and then left by 3. 1, 2, 3. Extend up 1, left 1, and then up by 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Extend right 1, up 1, right by 3. 1, 2, 3. Up 1, right by 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up 1 and then right by 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Down 1. Right by 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Down 1 and right by 3. 1, 2, 3. Down 1. Right 1. Down by 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then left. Down. Left by 3. 1, 2, 3. Down 1 and left by 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Down 1 and then connect all the way back to where we first started. That should give us this oval shape. Next, we are going to add a layer of orange concrete that sits inside of the shape that we have made, however, 1 row outwards from it, extending all the way along the inside of the oval-shaped balloon that we have created. Next, I would highly recommend adding an additional orange concrete here, and the same on the opposite side, and then all we have to do is add another layer of orange concrete that sits along the inside of the previous shape that we have made, yet 1 row outwards from it. And then we are simply able to fill this entire shape in using orange concrete. And that is the hard part done, ladies and gentlemen. We are now able to head onto the opposite side of our balloon, and we will begin by extending every single one of the outer balloon orange concretes across by 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just like this. And we want to do this for every single block. Next, we have to add an additional layer of orange concrete that sits inside of our giant oval shape, however, one row outside of it. This is the exact same thing that we did on the opposite side. And once we have done that once, we are of course going to do this one last time. However, we do also have to add that additional orange concrete just on the left and right sides of the blimp. It's actually not 100% necessary, I just prefer the shape of the balloon with those blocks filled in, but you might very well prefer it the other way. Test it out for yourself, see what you like. With that second layer of orange concrete added, we are going to fill the entire shape in using orange concrete. Next, we are going to add the fins on the back of the blimp. There's one on the top and one on the bottom. Let's do the top one first. So, right in the very middle of the back of the blimp, we want to come and locate this orange concrete. And on top of it, place 3 orange concrete. 1, 2, 3. Extend left 1, up 2, left 2, 1, 2, down 1, left 1, down 1, left 1, and down. We can then fill the center of the shape in using orange concrete. So that is fin number 1. We now want to do the exact same thing underneath the blimp, starting in the same position, which is right here. We place 3, 1, 2, 3 orange concrete. We extend left, down 2, 1, 2, left 2, 1, 2, up 1, left 1, up 1, left 1, and then join to the base of the blimp. We can then fill this empty space in using orange concrete, and that will give us the 2 fins. For a lack of a better term, there is a big red nose at the front of the blimp. To make it, we will place a red concrete right at the front center of the blimp, and place a row of red concrete surrounding the initial red concrete. We will then extend that middle block outwards and place a red concrete above, below, left and right of that block. And There we go. Lastly, we have to make the word Nickelodeon with banners. So throw down a loom, open it up, place an orange banner in there with white dye. The first letter we must make is N. So this is Pale Dexter, Pale Sinister, and Bend. N. Next is I, my favourite letter. That is the pale pattern. Next is C. This is the Pale Dexter, Sheaf, and then base pattern. Next is K. Pale Dexter, Bend, and Bend Sinister. Next is E. Pale Dexter, Sheaf, Fess, Base. Next is L. Pale Dexter, Base. Next is D. This is the Pale Sinister pattern. Put orange dye in there, apply the lozenge pattern, put white dye back in there and apply base, Pale Dexter, Sheaf. Next would be E again, but we already have it, so instead we will make O, which is the Pale Dexter, Pale Sinister, Sheaf, and then base pattern. The last letter would be N, however, we already have it, so now that we have all of our banners, we can finally add them to our blimp. So starting from this position right here, we can place N, I, C, K, E, L, O, D, E, O, N. Nickelodeon. And if you like, you don't just have to apply that to the front of the blimp, you can also apply it to the back of the blimp as well. So in the same position, N, I, C, K, E, L, O, D, E, O, N. Perfect. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the blimp 100% fully completed. At this point in the video, I would typically show you where I am adding it into the city. However, on this occasion, I have built it exactly where I want it. Directly above the lighthouse, high in the sky, just so that it doesn't clash with any of the surrounding builds. And that is that, ladies and gentlemen. I do hope that you have enjoyed this video. Please do remember to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Click that little bell next to the subscription button to ensure that you get all my videos sent directly to your sub box. If you would like to make anything else by me, please check the description below for the mini city builds playlist. We have over 100 builds in there for you to enjoy. Alternatively, the sidebar, hopefully the next upcoming video, YouTube, or just check the channel. Consider becoming a channel member today and you will gain access to a cool avatar next to your name, some unique emojis, and access to my mini city design world containing every single build that has been added to Mini City to date. This is well over 100 builds, all chronologically ordered. Java edition only. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.